Hello, everyone. How are we all this evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is for you? Please do let me know if you can see and hear me. And in the meantime, I'm going to say hello and hope that you can hear me. I've got to go back a bit. There's a few people here already. So we have Cara and Sybil. Hello to you. Hello, Kimberly. How you doing? We've also got Rose and Welshem. Hello, hello. Sam's here as well. Hi Sam, hi Matt. Hello Jenny, how are you? Good evening, all you wonderful puzzlers. Hi Thomas, how you doing? Hi Saul. Hello Clark. And hello Anita. So, can you see and hear me? Yes, you can. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, before I start, and before I forget, to let you know that tonight is a subscriber live chat. It's not members only. Usually it would be members only if I was doing one of my large piece counts, but this is kind of a standalone one. I'm just doing smaller puzzles this week just to recover a bit from puzzle count. So it's a bit different tonight. I'm doing a 500 piece puzzle, which I will talk about shortly. Who's just joined? Hi, Tourmaline. Thank you, Jenny, and thank you, Rose. I'm glad you can see and hear me. Glenda, you have that puzzle. Oh, and do you know, I've had it for a little while. It was gifted to me. Richard sent it to me. He's one of the fellow members. I don't think he's here at the moment, but I've had it on my shelf, and I was thinking about what 500 piece puzzle to do today, and then I saw Purple Cat post a picture of it in the Discord, and I was like, "Oh, I've got that puzzle. I could do that puzzle." So it was actually Purple Cat that made me think of it. It's a very cute image. It's a little Dalmatian that's got paint all over it. Um, and yes, it looks as though it's been playing with the paint pots. I'm not running it or anything like that. Just gonna build it leisurely. Lucky 13. Wow, Soul, 13 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hi, Suze. And hello, Slitherpuff. How you doing? Still trying to adjust from jet lag. Oh, really? How was the flight back? Was it okay? Hopefully everything was fine. Does take a little bit, doesn't it? Hi, Angela. And hello, Jan. How are you? Cute puzzle. Yes, it's a very cute puzzle. It's a Clementoni. Um, and before I open the box, I gave away 5 memberships at the beginning, but I've got 10. I haven't given any away this month, and of course I've been because of Puzzle Camp. I guess I've just not even thought about it. So I'm going to give the other 5 away while we're just sitting here, and so that's 10 all in one day. So whoever gets them, I do hope that you all enjoy. Right. So, yes, it's a 500 piece Clementoni, and it's in one of the newer boxes because it comes with a poster. They're a bit sort of smaller on that dimension, but they're sort of chunkier, um, a bit more thick, I guess you can call the boxes now. And as I say, they all seem to come with posters in these new style boxes. Now, I don't know if this puzzle design is accredited to anybody specific. I can't honestly see on here if it is, but anyway, that is the image, and it's called Funny Dalmatian. So I'm going to take the lid off. I mean, I've done plenty of Clementoni, so I'm not too worried about the pieces. Assuming they'll be all good. Here's the lovely poster. Not too big, which is nice. A lot of solid blue up here. And it's got a nice texture, the poster, actually. It's a nice woven texture. And the picture on the box, although it's the full image, it is partially obscured by some writing. So it's nice to have the poster. And Richard has bagged it up in a resealable. So let's get the Pizza's out right now. Just diving right in. I spent a lot of time talking on Thursday, so it actually took me like 3 hours to do that rose cat con puzzle. I'm hoping it's not going to take me 3 hours to do this. Um, but we had lots to chat about, didn't we? With it being the first live stream after Puzzle Camp. Gosh, I still can't believe Puzzle Camp's done. It's very odd. Flight was good, just very tired early each evening. Yeah, takes a few days. Evening, Bergdis, how are you? Haven't done any puzzling for over a month. Getting over this infection has made me so tired. I know, what a shame. I'm so sorry. How is it? How are you now? Are you getting there? Um, is Discord free? Yes, it's free. Yeah. So if you go into the description of this video, this live stream, there's a invite link. You just click it and it will take you to my Discord server and it's free to join. And it's a very cool community of puzzlers over there. So please do join us, Welsham. That would be brilliant. Hi, Vicky from Denise in Hull would love a membership. Ah, well, you just gifted 10, so I'm sorry that you missed out. Do you know what, though? Sometimes people don't realise, but they might have their membership gifting switched off. You can turn on and off the gifting in YouTube. And so if you were wanting a membership and hoping to get gifted one, double check that you've got the gifting switched on. And then you might be in with a chance to get one because I do give away 5 each month. 10, sorry, each month. I meant to say. Dexter, hello, hello. And otherwise, you get so I've got 3 tiers of membership, but you get everything on the cheapest tier. So it's £1.99 a month. And that's called Love Vicky Puzzling. So there's also that option as well. But like you literally get everything for the lowest amount, if that makes sense. But Discord is free, yes. 3 years of amazing content. Thanks for all you do. Gosh, 3 years. That's so cool. Thank you, Dexter. That's amazing. Hi, Mary Jane. How are you? Ciao. Hello, hello. Celebrate, Dexter. Yay. Hi, Judy. And hello, Peggy. Lots of people here. This is great. I'm loving it. I've loads of people to chat to. Um, Another person is here from Texas. So exciting. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Yes, that's great. Watching Vicky's videos has inspired me to buy so many puzzles. Thank you for your use of the word inspired. So glad I'm not getting blamed. I love it. I love it. Are they large piece count puzzles? Let us know. Of course, it doesn't matter if they are or they're not. I do all kinds. Linda, hello. Any plans to start Bagsy of Magical bookcase soon? SJ Mayer, hello. Saturday subscriber chat, how exciting. Yeah, I decided to this time. It's going to take a few more weeks for me to be back to normal, but I had to have both out. Oh, I had to have the tooth out, right. Well, hopefully now it's out. That's the end of your issues. But yeah, it's frustrating when you just want to feel better, isn't it? Uh, does that say Lanx? Hi, Vicky. Would love to see you doing a puzzle with a pigeon in it. Can anybody suggest any puzzles with pigeons in? Wait, I might have a bird puzzle with a pigeon in. New challenge. Let me know the names of any puzzles with pigeons in, and I will happily do one. Those 2 weeks went by so fast. It was my holiday weeks, but still loved almost 24/7 of puzzling. Yeah, it really has been amazing, hasn't it? Hi, Cassia. How are you? Just puzzling along with my wasgage. Cute puzzle, that one. Oh, is that? Did you take that from the jigsaw library? Oh, I love me a wasgage. No problem, blame the pigeon. Yeah, pigeon gets blamed for everything now. Been since the first one I did. Since the first video. Is that what you mean? Sitting on the table in front of me, waiting to be sorted. I just need to find the time and energy. It's a lot, isn't it, when you've got 4,000 odd pieces to sort? Love your content. Thank you so much, Frankie. How are you? Do you know what? I've. If I say your names wrong, I'm sorry. It's just because the writing's so small on my laptop. But I went for an eye test. Finally went and got my eyes tested, and I've got a new prescription coming. So hopefully I'll actually be able to read stuff again in about a week when I get them. I mean, these have been fine, but they needed to add a little something to the prescription. So thank goodness, be able to read things properly again. I've bought several 6,000 plus piece puzzles, but haven't gotten to the 10k plus yet. That's amazing. 6k, that's big. These are big puzzles. Are you working on one right now? Are you working on a big one, Joe? The summer has been quite meh. Bad weather and rough migraines, but I'm doing okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And sorry for stealing all your rain. Yeah, we've had proper heat waves here. We did get a little bit of rain though today and yesterday, I think. But I think we might be in for another bout of the hot weather. I'm okay with that though. I've got the fan on me at the moment because it does get very hot in the evening in my flat. But I just love the brightness. I love it when it's bright. From the Bay Area. Um, Bloomfield, hello. I'm sorry to hear about your migraines. I hope they get better. Educa 6K train one has pigeons. There a smaller one that has pigeons. I've got loads of big ones. Imagine that. I asked for a smaller one. I think there's a Ravensburger puzzle, 500 pieces with a pigeon. Yeah, see, that's the one I was thinking of. It's got like loads of birds all over it. I think I might have done that puzzle, but I think I might have given it away. Hi Lisa, how are you? I had one started during camp. My first, like doing it too. Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Cassia. Slitherpuff, I was more disappointed that I missed most of puzzle camp. I was sleeping most of the time, and I was upset about my health. Oh, at least you can go back and watch it though. Um, I mean, it's just as fun watching it back, especially the one with the pigeon. There's so many here chatting. I was gonna be ages before I start this puzzle. Any bets on whether Vicky finishes this tonight, or will she chat for the whole time? Is that a hint? Get on with the puzzle. I did keep an eye on the puzzle camp streams. Great job, everyone. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you were there. Do you know what? So I did a full. There were two cameras running. So there was the overhead one that was taking the live streams, and there was the overhead one that was doing a full time lapse of the entire thing. And the one that was doing the time lapse, it saved the videos in a format that I couldn't put on my iPad. So I had to. It took a few days for me to figure out how to convert them and then get them over to my iPad. I've got them in my iPad now, and I sat watching them. It's so funny. It's funny because because of the way it comes together, because there's so many puzzlers, and because everybody initially, and for most of it actually, was working on a board of some description. You don't. There's no real. It's like you see it coming together, but it's really difficult to kind of. But then all of a sudden it's on the table, and you're like, bam! It's like, wow, look at all that we've done on boards. Um, but the funniest part was just people skittering about really, really fast, and then the signs kept popping in. You remember the signs, right? So there's a sign, and it sits there, and it kind of gets moved around a bit, and then it comes off, and then there's another sign, and that gets moved. It's really good. It's really good. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to show you. And I need to do the follow-up video as well. But actually, here's a question for you. Um, I can do a follow-up video of Puzzle Camp, like a recap, and I can show you the full time lapse within it, but it won't be the full time lapse because the puzzle isn't finished yet. So my question is, would you rather me wait until I finished it before I put a video out, or would you rather me just put the video out before I finished it and then just put a separate thing out, like a separate full time lapse with the finishing of it, if that makes sense? The problem with leaving it until I finished it is you could be waiting a little while because obviously it's going to take a bit of time to finish it off. Um, and I've not touched it since Puzzle Camp because I've actually spent all day trying to get Disney Museum finished, and I've got one quadrant left. I'll finish it tomorrow. Um, it's actually been getting me into the it's been getting me into the feel of testing pieces and using Sam's piece to piece method, which I plan to use on the Puzzle Camp puzzle. Anyway, let me know what you think, sooner or later, for the Puzzle Camp video. Um, right, I was just looking at the Texas Jigsaw Association schedule. They have a lot of events every month, including Dallas Clock. Have you ever gone to a puzzling event as a volunteer or a participant? Good question. Good question. Sorry, Treffle, not Educa. It's called Train Station. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. Yes. Hi, Concerning Blue. I hope you've been well. Yeah, I've been doing good, thank you. I've had an enjoyable chill week, and I needed it. Starting Novel Avenue after belatedly watching your video. Oh, Brill! Well, that's a great puzzle. That's a really good puzzle. Hello, Colin. Thought the 1000 diddly squat we did had pigeons. So it did. It did. A lot of pigeons, actually. You're right. Yes. So excited to see the time lapse. Wait until finished. Oh, okay. Put the puzzle cam video out now. Don't wait. Put one out now and then another once it's finished. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you, Sam, on that one. Camp video now. Oh, you all want to see the camp video. I think a wait till finished. Okay. Love to see it now and then a follow up later. Yeah, I think both as well. I'm with you on that. Because the problem is, it's going to take a while to finish. I mean, there's just Sky, but that Sky is pretty evil. Puzzle Camp. If it's not too much trouble, I would love a Puzzle Camp what we did video and then a video of everything finished. Yeah. Later? No, sooner. Time lapse of Puzzle Camp progress, then different video for completion. Yeah. That seems to be mostly the consensus, I would say. Just want to say that I'm so excited about you starting the 4K Japanese woman puzzle. Hope I can finish my current project so I can puzzle along for a while. I would also love a puzzle camp video. Right. Well, do you have the 4K then, Blue? I'm glad you're looking forward to that. I'll talk about that as well. Sooner, please. It's looking like a club traditional tie. Bowl it, bowl it. Sooner with a follow-up. Votes are split. Stones, please. Stones? Do you mean sooner? Hello, purple. Maybe do a vote here in the chat. I could do a vote. Good morning, after Eve. International friends looking while I'm eating dinner. That is A-OK. How you doing, SS? Have to agree. Release one now, then make another when it's done. America has the bald eagle. Sterling has the bald pigeon. Yes. Well, it does now. Hi, child. How are you? There's a lot of sky. Oh gosh, and you would know, Cassia. Does anyone know of any good quality Chinese puzzle brands? Now, there is a brand. Now then, hang on. Yanaman? That might be Japanese, actually. And I don't even know if I've got the name right. I don't know the name of any Chinese puzzle brands off the top of my head. Can anybody? Oh, well, there is. Hang on. What's the brand they use for the Chinese jigsaw puzzle competitions? Though I think they tend to be plastic. Donna Louise would be a good person to ask about that. Um, a YouTube poll. Apparently, Hey Cat's Life has pigeons in it. Okay, so there's yeah, there's a few with pigeons in. He's still on the poll. 4K Japanese in my to do. Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Yes, you meant sooner, right? Okay, good. That's good. Peace, relax, and yes, they're plastic. Yeah. Um, there's another brand I'm sure um that they use in China, but again I think it might be plastic. Um, and Yanaman, if I've even got the name right, I think that might be Japanese, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Wasn't a very good answer, was it? Right. Let me actually do some puzzling here. So what I'm going to do is pull out obvious bits, edges as well. I think I'm gonna grab pink because that paint pot is pink. We've got a few pink splotches, and I think that's a way we can go just to start us off. Um, so yeah, so what I was thinking was I won't put a poll in here because I need to I need to get on with puzzling, and I kind of go on for 3 hours on a Saturday night because I'll be shattered. I'll be wanting my bed. Um, I knew there'd be a lot of chat after Puzzle Camp, though. I really did, and I love it. I love how everybody's still buzzing from it and excited, and enjoyed it such a lot. I'm just so grateful to everybody for being part of it, and I felt like everybody at home watching was just as much a part of it, which is really important, and I was just really, really glad. But yeah, so what I was thinking was I would do like a recap of Puzzle Camp as far as I could, and then I would do um, a partial time lapse, I guess, of where we were at the end, and then I could do a separate video once the puzzle is finished, just talking about my method and essentially finishing off the time lapse. Kind of doing another one and but finishing it, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking two would be good. The problem with waiting is that it's not gonna be fresh in my mind, and a lot of things are still fresh right now that I can remember, and talk about. Um, and because like I was watching the time lapse back, and it was cool to sort of see and remember like what everybody worked on, um who all kind of were there at different points and what they were working on when they were there and what was coming together, and I kind of feel like that would become a bit hazy if I wait too long. I'm hoping that makes sense. So, yeah, that's my thinking. But again, I don't want to wait too long before I finish the puzzle either. But I think it might be something I have to do in stints because it's going to take a lot to do that sky. And although I've got a plan, a cunning plan, it's still going to be um, it's going to take a wee while. So, but one of the nice things, and I've sort of realised this from doing the wall on the Disney Museum, literally all day today and a wee bit yesterday. Um, the nice thing about the Educa is I know which way the pieces are oriented, whereas I don't in Ravensburger. They sit tall and narrow, and you just know you know which way they sit, and that helps narrow things down. So although I've got a lot more pieces to go through than I have in Disney Museum, at least I can narrow options down because of that really obvious alignment. And I must admit, when I was doing the Ravensburger today, I was like, oh, blimey. I wish I knew which way these pieces went. That would make things a lot easier. But it is almost done. Like I say, I've done 3 out of the 4 quadrants, and I will get the 4th one done tomorrow. And then it's finished. It's finally finished. And I'm not buying another one. You'll be pleased to know. I'm not buying another one. Oh dear. Mm. Me and the Disney Museum. We're done now. We're done for a bit. Mm. Glad to have it back in my collection, but we are done for a bit. Ooh, blimey. We're jumping around. So I booked my trip to Nottingham. I'm going back home for a little bit. Um, soon. I'll let you know, of course, nearer to the time. There will be a couple of days when I won't be able to stream. Um, but I'm going back home to see my family. The kids have been really wanting to go, and me as well. Um, so Thomas, you won't be rid of me for that long, I'm afraid. Mm. And we're getting the train, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that it's not a horrendous ordeal. Ooh, we've got an eye, Dalmatian's eye. Haven't really gone for the pink that's on the actual fur of the dog. Um, Mostly just pink that's either on the ground or on the paint tin or the brush. Uh, and I've started to notice pieces of the actual brush itself. I was wondering what it was at first, but then I realised it was the brush. That is another bit of the eye. It's a little off-putting because you can see there's animal fur, but it's covered in all this colour, so it's kind of weird. I think that might be its mouth. So any obvious features of the dog, I'll try and grab out, but I did notice some of the paintbrush that I'm just pulling out of here now. Um, just want enough to get started. Don't think the edge is going to be that easy, but I'm sure I can put it together. The shapes are pretty unique. So there's a bit of the eye, and there's another bit of the eye. Got two Dalmatian eyes. Uh, okay, so good start. That's a good start. Let's put these back in the box for now. Actually, I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm feeling quite keen to do the Around the World puzzle. Like, I've not put it away and thought, right, I'm never touching that again for a long time. Like, I'm actually kind of itching to finish it. I don't, that might wane a bit once I've been doing it for like 50 years, but at the moment, I really would love to finish it. And I have had offers of help, so I'll maybe have to get a little Scotland puzzle party going on to get the puzzle done. I'll quickly, there we go, a little bit of that paintbrush. And it goes there, and I'm not entirely sure what I've picked up there. So I'll put that back in there. But anyway, there's a little bit of the paintbrush. And now I shall get on with the edge. Quite a lot of solid blue pieces along the top, but not all solid blue. So let's see how far I get, and we'll just take it from there. Star Wars puzzle. Why are you responsible? Why not give it to Sam to finish? Who I missed who asked that. Is that Clark that asked that? I'm not necessarily responsible. I don't know. I just sort of took it. A lot of Chinese puzzles don't have a brand name because it's a partially communist country. Yeah, I would think that would be great because Sam learned their lesson after all that sorting. Apparently, I didn't. Yeah, doing it while you remember is good. Didn't think about bits getting lost. Sam, it was your idea to mix the whole puzzle. I would have sorted out the sky from each section before mixing the rest. Currently doing a 1K Educa. I think I haven't done an Educa since I started the 6K bedroom puzzle, which has been put in timeout. See, now the 1K Educas, oh no, they've got quite a good piece-shape variety, I think. I've done one 1K Educa, and it was quite a good piece-shape variety. I got pieces stuck to my elbow. So that should be good. Vicky, did you interview any of the campers for content for the final video? No, not really, because I didn't. Not everybody wanted to be in the camera. Like, really, that mostly happened during the live streams, the close-up live streams. There was a good mixture of people that didn't really want to talk, that didn't mind, um, and everybody was just so intent on the puzzle. I didn't really do what you might call interviews. I'd say the closest you'll get to that is like the close-up live streams. Next puzzle camp, do you think you still amalgamate all bags or have groups of people work on a portion of the together? Don't even know if there is going to be a next puzzle camp, so I can't really answer that. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm sorry. There may be one, but I don't know yet. Huh? Hello, Rob. Late again. Was on a ladder washing windows. Okay. We'll forgive you then. Best to be careful when you come down a ladder. Good morning, Afteeve. How are you, Rob? This puzzle is so darn cute, but looks like a challenge. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does. It's a lot of blue. Rob, any plans to go help puzzle me this with his puzzle? If you do, I'd like to be included. Does puzzle me this John know? Does he know that you're all going round to help him? I'm still astonished that all the green pieces went in. I know. We killed the green. We did. We really did. It was great. It was great. Yes, congrats on finishing all the green so quickly. Scottish puzzlers to the rescue. Indeed, indeed. Thanks, Cassia. Hello, Saga. How you doing? Sybil. Oh, Sybil. Cindy was the hero. Yeah, oh, she was great. She really worked hard on those green pieces, especially the palm trees. In fairness, Clark, I have a bit too much going on right now. Yes, you're in the middle of trying to move states. Vicky, it may be an unpopular opinion, but I'm fine if you don't finish the Puzzle Camp puzzle. I would rather have you spend time finishing the Downtown videos, the Star Wars puzzle. Oh yeah, I've not forgotten Downtown, don't worry about that. This isn't something I'm going to be doing to the detriment of other things. I think it will end up being bitting and bobbing, if you see what I mean. A little bit of here and there puzzling with it. Clark, did I miss your answer about the Texas Puzzling Association events? I have attended a Texas speed puzzling competition as a spectator. I was looking at their events today. I realised Dallas is huge, but there is a bar event every other Wednesday night. A bar event? Not sure what that involves. Is that a puzzling thing? Right. So, yeah, I know it will get finished, but it's not going to be to the detriment of other things. Don't worry about that, Clark. And yes, I want to get back on with Star Wars. I want to get back on with Downtown. I mean, Downtown's sitting here looking at me admonishingly, saying, Victoria, how long are you going to leave me sitting here on the floor while you while you do other random puzzles? So, I can't stand that puzzle guilt for too long. Right, so I'm just finding splotches of colour here and putting them together as I find them. So we've got a bit of yellowish green down here. That and that goes in that bottom right corner. And there's a little bit of yellow here in the middle, and this goes over here on the right. Okay. No. That blue goes on that side. This goes down here. That's one of the paintbrushes. Goes up there. And then there's another one there. That's paintbrush at the bottom. There we go. I mean, I've been through every piece, so I'm hopeful that I've got all the edges out. Doesn't always happen though. There we go. Yeah. Right. That's one of the brushes a wee bit further down, and that attaches to the corner, so that's good. It doesn't quite attach there yet. It's a wee bit further along. So now, right, I think I might separate just the solid blues because I know they're going to go at the top. Might be a couple of solid blues at the bottom and at the side, but probably not many, if any. So, right, so there are the solid blues up there out the way. That's got a bit of paint on it, I think. So at least now I can try to eliminate these ones with paint splotches on. Uh, hmm. Well, that ground to a halt pretty fast, didn't it? Oh well. Right, nope. I was kind of hoping that the shape would help me out with this. Because it's pretty obvious shapes in Clementoni puzzles. It's kind of like Ravensburger in that respect. No, no, no. Ah, here we go. Right, that goes down there. Now then, it could well be that some of the ones up here actually belong. Oh, I think that's the top of the Dalmatian's head there. There we go. I'm just going into the zone a wee bit just so I can try and figure this edge out. No, no, it's not that one. So I am utilising the shape up there. And in a way, it's less off-putting because, like, there's no blotches of colour to distract me a bit, if that makes sense. Uh, right. Oh, yes. Right. We go. Okay. Probably will have the top of a brush as well here. In fact, I think that's what that is. That goes at the top. Don't see the corresponding piece though. Could be that I've missed one or a few. Not sure. No. Right. I feel like that, and I'm missing one there. Oh well, not to worry. Um, what's everybody saying? Chuffed, driving lesson, and elephant house. Ooh, I've come in partway through a conversation. Are they puzzles by Chuffed? Sadly, having far too many puzzles that need doing hasn't kept you from buying more. I think we're all in that position. I may end up allowing myself one in if 10 go out. Well, you've been churning them out, Sam. The pictures have been going up on Discord. Ooh, twins. I also got the dive puzzle. I did not get the elephant one. Let me know how it goes. Curious man, hello. You're on bag A. Oh, bag A of what? Trust your judgment, Batman. Sounds like you've got a Truffle Prime with their unlimited fit. Oh, a bag A of a truffle. Love the truffle pieces on their large piece counts. They're my favourite. Still haven't done a large piece count truffle yet. You got through all the ones you purchased recently. That's good. Yes, but I'm not sure what unlimited fit means. Yeah, I think it's used to refer to the fact that you can put edges on each section and have it as an individual puzzle, or you can attach each section to the neighboring section and then in theory change them around, move them about. I think that's what it means by unlimited fit. Clark, I'm with you. I tell myself I'm on a no buy and then I see a deal on a puzzle I want. And really I'm wasting money not buying it, right? Well, see, this is good logic. I think that's good logic. Don't forget to like the video, Puzzle Peeps. Thanks, SS. And thank you for being a member for 21 months. Yay! We've got 5 puzzles on the way. Chuff is not a very nice word. Just ordered them the other day. Are all those chuffed puzzles? I say chuffed a lot. Not chuff, but chuffed. Um, but you know, means I'm just really happy. Here in my part of England, it does anyway. Puzzle addicted. Hello, hello. So many puzzles out there that need to be bought. I know, and new ones coming all the time. Unlimited fit just means you can arrange the puzzle in any way you wish. Sections all connect vertically and horizontally. Vertically and horizontally. Yes, that's right. That's explained a lot more easily than I tried to explain it. I know I won't be able, being in a different country, to get the same brand. I don't think so anyway, but what kind of tape is that blue tape you use for the puzzles? It's Scotch. Blue Scotch tape. In fact, I've been using it today. It says on the inside Scotch blue. Uh if you can see that. And it's painter's tape or masking tape. Don't know what you call it there, but it's the brand is Scotch. That's what I use anyway. The unlimited fit means that, at least in theory, you can join other unlimited puzzles as long as they are the same pieces. Yeah, in theory. Does the unlimited fit, is it sometimes a bit iffy? I'm not entirely sure. My experience with trefoil large piece counts is quite limited. Bag A of the Marvel one. Oh, that's the one of the 13,500 ones, right? Doesn't chuffed mean excited or thrilled? Chuffed, yeah, with ED on the end. Yeah, it does. Well, it does here anyway. After I finish the Starry Night with gold, I'm never doing it again. And I want to tape and hang it up. I never want to see the pieces mixed again. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Oh, I totally get that. Totally get that. You could probably get some blue masking or painter's tape of another brand, but the brand I get is Scotch. I don't have any additional chuffed puzzles on order yet. Yet. Yet being the operative word. I was on a no buy, then Minions happened. Ah, but Minions is a bit special, isn't it? Chuffed is an interesting name for an American company, considering it's a Brit term, lol. Yes, I agree with you there. So if you have two 1,000 piece puzzles with the unlimited fit technology, you can take off the edge and join them together. Yeah, it has to be the same piece count sections. Painter's tape, less sticky. No, more like rude or making rude noises, etc. Oh, okay. It's not what I associate it with at all. Might be a regional difference. Gotta get me some blue tape. Got a project to hang up my chuffed puzzles for the rest of the year. Hee Scotch sells here, so I'll get that brand. Okay, good. Good, good. I'm like 70% of bag A completed. Oh, that's good. So you're going good. Doing well. Right, I need to get on with this puzzle. Right, so I shall continue to try and get this top edge done. It doesn't matter too much if I don't finish it. I can always do an extra stream to finish it. We're in the summer holidays here still, so should have a little bit of time to do that. And that one. And we have a corner attached. So I think I've not pulled a piece out there. So, in fact, wait a minute, we have. There it is. You could barely see the brush on it, but there it is. Good. Yes. Right, let's go this way then. We are. Uh, okay. Nope. Yes. Um, nope. No. Come on, puzzle. Wait, I've just tried that. One either. Is it you? It's you. Yeah, good. Right. So that goes there. There will be some that need to go down the side as well, like just plain blue. Oh then, wait a minute. No, it doesn't fit there. So where are you? No, that's not. I think that goes near the bottom. Ah, no, I can't see you. So maybe I have got one missing. Grrr. Right, okay, never mind. It's fine. Unless, no, that's right, because that fits in there. Okay, that's fine. We can still go down the edge. You go there. I don't know where you go. But that is mostly a top edge. So now there's like a vague green haze, if you like, up there. Um, on this side, it's sort of vaguely pink, like that. There we go. And then there's a peachy bit there, then there's a green bit. So these are all going to go up the side because the lines are going horizontally. Right, so that goes there. That goes up this side. That goes there. There I go again. I think they're going to go at the bottom. Um, they're probably going to go at the bottom. They're probably going to go at the side. So, right, I can see a bit better what I'm working with now, I think. Yay. Yes. Oh, right, okay. I've got a right hand edge. Feels like it's not big enough, but then again, I just did a really big 500-piece puzzle on Thursday, and maybe I'm just used to the large size of that one. Or maybe it's just large size puzzles in general. I'm getting quite used to them now. um, right. Okay, this is starting to join up now. I right. Got you, and you go there, and you attach there. You don't attach there or there. You go there. You go there. You go there, and you go there. Right. So, as far as I can tell, that's it. But I seem to have a couple of missing, or not pulled out, I should say, not pulled out pieces. But we've got an edge, more or less. Did the edges first, but it's like there are two layers, and there's also a strip that goes down the middle separating the two pictures, which was tough. Ah, I see what you mean. Always love watching Vicky puzzle and interact with us. I have a couple of friends coming by in about 20 minutes or so. I'll be on until then. I'll rewatch in the morning. Thanks very much. And I hope you have fun with your pals. The edges were basically the same colour. Nasty. Oh, right, yeah. See, I don't see when the edges are all the same colour. Usually, I don't tend to bother with them first, but although I did just do a big solid blue top edge. The Flying Scotsman model train comes with real life chuffing sound, according to James May. Lol. Yeah, chuff 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 chuff. That's the sound they make. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Hi, Karen. Just got home from puzzling with friends. Oh, now you can puzzle some more with friends. Online friends. You have puzzling friends. I'm not jealous at all. I've not seen many of the Marvel films, so don't know most of the characters I was building in the puzzle. Ooh, I love the Marvel films. In fact, I'm very excited about Avengers Doomsday. There's another trailer dropped just very recently, and I'm getting really excited. It comes out on my son's birthday. And I think the new Spider-Man movie's coming out next week too. Mm. So we'll probably go and see that. Apart from the Hulk and the like. You recognise the Hulk, and Captain America and Iron Man and all of that. You've really enjoyed it. Well, that's the main thing. My brother bought it me as a surprise. Nice. Does he know you like large piece count puzzles? Or was it like this one's really big? Was it kind of an evil laugh kind of a surprise? That was nice of him. I know, I'd have been very chuffed with that. He helped me at the start, but I've been mainly solo on it. American puzzles are just so huge, which is the problem for me as an American wanting my puzzles to fit my foam boards. First world problems, I know. What do you mean they're huge? Do you mean that like they tend to have big pieces or just slightly larger dimensions? I hope you post lots of progress photos on Discord. I love seeing puzzles come together. Yeah, are you in Discord? Curious man. Some on my channel. Wish I had some. You wish you had some American puzzles? I'm working on turning them into puzzling friends. One has a puzzle she's been working on for 9 years, driving me nuts. Oh, right. So you're converting them to puzzling friends. Ah, I like that. 9 years. That is a long time on a puzzle. When I googled chuffed, it says it's a British slang word meaning excited, proud, and the like. Yep, exactly so. Yeah. I was surprised that Robert Downey Jr. was Doctor Doom. I'm sure it will all make sense. Yeah. Do you know what though? So there's some funny stuff happened where they were building up the villain, and it was supposed to be Kang. Um, but that didn't work out, And so they had to basically build up to a new villain after having already released a bunch of, series and movies and stuff. So suddenly we've got Doctor Doom, but apparently they're re-releasing Avengers Endgame at the cinema, with extra scenes to bridge the gap a bit. I don't know. It feels a wee bit like they're sort of correcting a bit of um a boo boo, if you see what I mean. But yeah, it's gonna be, it's all multiverse stuff. So whether he is Tony Stark from a different universe, or whether there's even a link to Tony Stark, I don't know. But yeah, it's the same actor. It's kind of weird, eh? Hopefully it does make sense. No, I live on Cape and my sisters do Vermont and Nantucket. It's a photo of her with her granddaughter, all the same piece cut. Oh, it's a custom puzzle and lots of the same colours. Have resorted to the letters on the back to get it done. Oh, resorted. Yeah, I get you. Marvel movies are going to have to come up with a guidebook with each movie. I know, and honestly, the multiverse stuff, it can get so confusing. I watched the I watched all of the Loki series, and that was all about the multiverse and different timelines and stuff. And like Freya, I was watching it with Freya for a while, and she gave up on it because she was just so confused. And I was like, I was barely keeping up with it myself, and I wasn't sure if I was even explaining it right. But I watched it and I enjoyed it. But it, like, yeah, it's definitely confusing to say the least. And there's different variants of the same people, and some evil variants and good variants. Oh, it's all very odd. But hopefully it'll be good. I still love it. Still love it. Always liked my Marvel. Right. So I'm having a go at this paint tin. There's a few different splotches of pink that I've got in amongst these pieces, but the paint tin's fairly obvious. At least I hope it is. Right, I should be able to tell what's what here. Right, I think that's the brush. At least one of them. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's that. I should have the pieces with like black tips on, but I may not. I mean, I was chattering a lot, so it could be that I just missed some really obvious ones. Mm, goes there. Oh, they go there, although quite what I've got here, I'm not sure. Oh, that's the edge of the brush. Right. Ah. And that attaches. Right, so that's this side of the paint pot. And this goes up near the top. You can just see the edge of the brush there. That is also the edge of the brush. There we are. So now I think I need to try and get some of these going. Some of these like dark pinks. Because that's like the left side of the tin. There. There we go. And that attaches. So this I think sits there. I knew I had to have most of these. I was like, where are they? Right. And then I've got more of the bits dripping down. I think that is paint that's on the actual floor. That's some of the brush. Yes, okay. It's coming. It's coming together. Well, now you are very obvious. Where do you go? You go there. Right. So you're obvious, but you're not obvious at the same time. So now I think a lot of these are going to be um, just like splotches on the ground, or possibly bits of the paint on the Dalmatian, because I've definitely got some animal fur here. There. Oh, ah, well, they go together. And that goes together. So where's that? That is down here. That's further up. And that attaches. Yes. Yes, folks, that also attaches. So, all the pieces I had out are all where they're supposed to be. Love Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, me too. Last puzzle I did with my sister, I was in rehab. Oh, the puzzle was that. I remember with the series Lost. The reruns had subtitles explaining the story and characters. Like, what a commitment. Enjoy, everyone. See you again soon, I hope. See you later, Rob. Have fun. Ta-ta. Hi, Julie. How you doing? So usually I puzzle after work or on weekends, but I've been so into my video games lately that I've resorted to puzzling in the morning while I drink my coffee. Do you know what? There's never a bad time to puzzle. You play Fortnite, curious man. Any other early birds who like to wake up to a cup of joe and puzzles? Definitely cup of joe and sometimes a puzzle, yeah. Although I don't usually do a puzzle first thing. Mostly play single player. I'm playing Crimson Desert and Moonlight Peaks at the moment. Was that the doorbell? Are we expecting a delivery? No, I don't think so. Don't think the doorbell went. Um, wouldn't normally be getting a delivery at this time of night. It's 10:15. I love any time puzzling. But yes, drinking coffee after getting my son to play school is really something I enjoy, and then keep puzzling until I pick him up. No adulting. Yes. We love Vicky's surprise puzzle deliveries. I know, well, I do too, but no, not at this time of night, I don't think. Have I got a pre-puzzle ritual? Not really. No, just I mean in the morning I need a coffee before I can do very much of anything. I'll do some stuff on my iPad, puzzle related stuff, posts maybe, and then when I'm feeling awake enough, I'll come into the puzzle room and I'll do some puzzling. Taken out my PC, but haven't played much since. Haven't had any time to do much. So exhausted these days. Hi Vicky, I'm great, thanks. Huge congratulations on Puzzle Camp. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're doing well. I get up an hour early to puzzle before work. Helps me stay calm during the workday. Oh, that's nice. Good. That's good. I used to get up really early to puzzle when I first started my channel. And that was when the kids were really young and everybody was asleep. And it was the only time I really got to do it in peace. It's a bit different now, so I don't need to do that now, but I tend to get up earlier these days now anyway. 100-piece peanuts puzzle. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. All right, so, gosh, what to go for next? Maybe I'll go for blue. It's quite a lot of blue pieces. Could just work on colours, couldn't I? I mean, when I say blue, I mean dark blue. I don't mean light blue. Um, could grab more pinks out, I guess. Um, I feel like the pieces that are obvious sort of outlines of the dog are jumping out. And then there's the paintbrushes. I could get those out. Um, Shuffling a bit, aren't I? That's all right. The box isn't really big enough to shuffle, unfortunately. I might have some whiskers there. Another brush. There we go. The paintbrushes are fairly obvious then. Oh, just found another one. Mm, okay, I'm grabbing out some blues, dark blues. If I see a paintbrush, I will also grab paintbrush. I think that's the one that's next to the puppy, so I'll leave that one floating there for now. Grab some pinks, and if I see any more of the paint tin, I will grab those out. There's some pretty dark greens as well that are jumping out at me. Oh, there's an edge. Yes, there we go. That's one edge found. I'd say this is not an easy puzzle. I think I've picked an easy one, certainly. That's another one of the brush. In fact, that's that brush. Now it's doggy. Sounds great, Saga. I wish I could get up without my son's waking. Without my son waking, but nope. At least I can puzzle in the evening, and I'm not too tired. Picked a really difficult 500-piece puzzle. But cute, though. Difficult but cute. And as I say, doesn't matter if I don't finish. I'm really just aiming to chat and leisurely puzzle, and if I need to finish this on Monday or Tuesday or something, I'm happy to do that. No big deal. Bit of green and blue on that one. There we go. Knew it was part of the paint tin, I just couldn't quite see where. Another couple of paintbrush pieces there. I think there we go. That's part of the paintbrush. Yeah. Oh, the cat's scratching at the door. What to do? What to do? To let him in or to not let him in? I know what yous are all gonna say, but I'll wait until you do. I'm also pulling out some obvious sort of shadowy parts of the Dalmatian. Uh, yes, Grace, I can hear you. Can't believe you're doing a dog puzzle. How could you? How could you? Grace wants to say hello again. He certainly does. I think you might be right. Um, oh, I'll go and open the door in just a second. Just hope he behaves himself. I will. I promise. Oh, two ticks. Hi. Hi, Grace. How you doing? Hush. Come in. Yeah. I know. I don't know if you can hear him. He's meowing away. What? You're interrupting. I'm live streaming. Oh, you are heavy. Here he is. Say hello, Grace. He's so cuddly. He's purring too. You're very purry. Oh. Grace. Cat lovers in the chat have come out. Yeah. I can't see. What is that emoji? Is it a cat? Cat in a box. Oh, love it, Sam. No doubt he will find himself a box. Yes, we're talking about you. You know, don't you? Yeah. Right, I've got some of the brushes coming together again here. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. It's nice when he's cuddly. There's something very soothing about it. Although I was trying to get up out of bed the other day to go to my eye test, and then he decided to come and be all cuddly. And he's not always like he'll be affectionate, but it's not that often that he actually comes and really cuddles you. But this was one of his cuddly days, and his purring just made me want to go back to sleep. I was like, I don't want to get up for my eye test, but I did, and it's a good job too. So finding some more of those brushes. There's another one. That one belongs to that big brush there. There. Some here as well, actually. Goes in there. At least I think that's a brush. Does that go? Ah, it goes up there. Finding some more pinks. It's that one. Well, there you gone. Hey, okay. can lay down. Or just, well, that's it. You lay down there. There. He's just laid on the floor. I can't, I would love to fuss you, but I can't really at the moment. Right. Continuing on. Almost gone through the pieces a second time. I've got some blues, I've got some greens. I've gap filled a bit. I've got some paintbrush pieces in. Some few extra pinks. So I'm hopeful that gives me some more stuff to go on. Get some more chunks together. I think that is paintbrush, maybe. Yes, it is. It's just the edge of it there. Yeah. What's the matter? Still meowing at me. Ah, alright, so they attach there. That goes in there. Right. So there's another bit that attaches those. I'm not quite sure if I've gone past it or if I've not quite reached it yet. I think that might go there. Getting good at finding the brushes. There we go, now I can attach that, so that's good. Some of that. And another one. Ah, yes. There we go. And there's the other edge. Oh, all right. So, oh gosh, some quite orange, bright orange bits as well that are jumping out at me now too. Orange, oh, especially on the fur. Right, okay. I could be here a while doing this, so I think I'm just gonna try and put together a bit more. So we'll see what I can manage with what I've pulled out. Do you ever hear from Juby? Not for a long time. No, I honestly don't know how she's doing. Vicky, you know every good streamer has a pet cam. Hint, hint. Your views will double. Reckon you're probably right. I think he's just hot and bothered. He knows when we're talking about him because he started meowing again. Lol, true SS. Stop scratching. I can just pull it out if you want to get in. There's nothing interesting in there, though. Is Grace related to Project Hail Mary? Not as far as I know. Do you ever trip over him and then feel sorry, even if it was him who got between your feet? That happens so often here. Yeah, now and again. Not too often, but now and again. It's usually when I'm holding something. Like if I've got a pile of washing or something in my arms and I can't really see what's immediately ahead of me. And he'll decide he wants attention, so he'll start being in about my feet and I'll almost go all my length. But yeah, not too often, but now and again. You know it. Gab Smolder's cat BB is just as popular as she is. Brave is also just a very handsome cat. Oh, we need more Grace merch. I'm still looking forward to my future t-shirt of Grace sitting on the table with you puzzling, with a speech bubble above his head saying that goes there. Grace be like, I deserve my time in the limelight, mother. Do you know what? He's welcome to jump up here, but he doesn't. He's just staying at ground level. Why don't you come up? You want to come up? You can. You want to? It's just I can't really have you sitting like here. If you laid here, that'd be fine. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure he wants to lay down. I think he just wants to kind of wander around and generally get in the way a bit. Right. Well, I don't really know if I've got enough pink to be getting on with. There's a bit of orange that's come together there. Uh, there's a wee bit of pink that's come together there. So that it's got to be on its fur. Oh, that's its head. Right, that's on it. That's on its head. And then that is down here. Right next to some yellow and some green. Right, I think that goes there. And we've got, I've got loads of green pieces up there. Well, that's a bit of paintbrush. I think that might be two. Right, what's some paintbrush here that I can't attach? Hmm, maybe I can get some of this green together. Relying on the poster a bit, but that's okay. There we go. So that's a splotch of green just at the top of his front left leg, and it attaches there. I say his, it could be a she. It, the dogs. Here we are. Where's that bit? So, yeah, it was probably right to go for colours. It's just they're all everywhere and right next to each other, if you see what I mean. Um, but I've got a little bit there, and there's quite a dark patch of blue here, just under its head, kind of between the two front legs. So let's see what I can pull together of that, if I can. I did pull out quite a bit of blue, so I should have some. We are. And it's be good if I could attach it. It's around about there, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. No, that goes that way. Oh, I can attach it. I had it the wrong way around. There we go. Yay. Okay. Next. Next bit. Come on. Which bit do I do next? There's some green down here that eventually attaches to this brush. So maybe I can find that bit of green. I can. There we are. And that attaches the brush there. And there's a gap in the brush here because it's got its paw over it. So where else have we got green? We've got some at the top here. Uh, it's quite dark. So can I get me some dark green? There we go. There we go. Right, that's good. And then that is the bottom of its face. Right there, that white bit. Okay, so now there's a good bit of green on its ear over here. So let's see if I can find some of that. And then over here, there's some on its face too here, but it's, I think, yeah, there. And that actually is where its eye is. There. So I managed to attach its eye. And this looks a bit, I'm going to zoom in a bit. Sorry, it's kind of, is that better? It's a bit of a mess because of all the pieces, but I just attached its eye to its ear, which is attached to this paint can, and then there's a whole bit of its fur here. And that one sits like that, but I can't attach it yet. Can attach that though, that's on its forehead. Not entirely sure where they go yet, but they're just sitting ready. I think that might be somewhere here near its back leg. And then these pieces, they're not necessarily green, but well, some of them are, but they're like a very sorry, I'm distracting myself now. There's a very orange bit there. I'm not quite sure where it goes. They're like a very dark bluish green. And I think they go over here on its right ear. There we go. So you can just see its ear starting to come together now. That's a little bit of fur green. That goes there. I'm starting to recognise bits a bit better now. That's kind of blue, bluish purple. So where does that go? Oh, right. Yeah, that goes. I think that actually fits in there. Um, let's see if I can get these remaining pieces in. Oh no, it's very orange. Might be this ear. It is. It's part of this ear. There's some orange um on its ear. That is part of one of the brushes. That looks like it is too. I just can't see where it attaches yet. It's again really dark. Is it part of the eye? Nope. Well, it might be the nose. Yeah, it's a bit of the nose. I think that sits there. Wee bit of his nose. Right, so then what about all these blues? One goes up there. I think it sits like that. This, I think, might be some paint on the ground between his front paws. There we go, and there's where it blends into orange. I'm not certain if that's part of the dog fur or if that's just a paint splotch, but if it's on a white background, it's likely to be on the dog because everything else is a blue background. Right. Okay, well, we can start by piecing together the bits and bobs. There we go, that goes there. That's its paw. And well, they fit together though, so that's good. Where do you go? Oh, you're the nose. Yay! I've got some of the nose, and he's got blue on his nose. A blue splotch. That's where that goes. Right. So look, his wee face is starting to come together. It's beautiful. Thank you, Matt. That's perfect, Vicky. Do we have room to fit a cat tree that could feature within the camera? Not really. Maybe. You need Dalmatian face. I know, it's getting there. I really, really, really hope that Ravensburger will release the 1,000-piece Pokemon puzzles around the same time as the 40k. If you're watching Ravensburger, please, please, please. Well, I know they're coming. It would make sense to release them at the same time, wouldn't it? It wouldn't make sense to wait, is what I was about to say. And also, if you could, on the Ravensburger website with double membership points with purchase, thank you kindly. Hopefully they'll get the message. How you doing, Matt? I'm very meh. Today's date is a rough one for me. Oh dear, sorry to hear that. Hang in there. Yeah, we're with you, Matt. Not gonna lie, these dog ears are kind of creeping me out. Dog eyes, I know. I was a wee bit the same. Just a little long. That's why I'm trying to get it in the face so that it's not just a pair of floating eyes. Or die trying. You always say that. Don't die trying, lol. Thanks, dudes. Glad you're here with us, Matt. We are very glad you're here with us. Right. So, okay. Continue wrestling with this dog. Where do you go? I don't know. I don't know. Right. Oh, you go there. Yay. Oh my goodness, my kids are getting all overexcited about something. Playing a game, I think. Right, that belongs on the dog somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, I think it's on this paw. And that is around about the same side. Now then, where do you go? Ah. Okay, so there's like a pink bit. That's the underside of his one of his back feet. And that sits there. Right. Okay. Uh, okay. I'm slowly figuring it out. Slowly but surely. Right, and then there's something coming together here. I think that might. Can I attach it yet? No, but I think it goes there. Um, or thereabouts. Right, okay. Well, that's good. Okay, time to get some more pieces. Let's do this. I'm thinking just any Dalmatian fur now. Anything with white that it just distinguishes it from background blue or ground blue. Into a flow now with this, I think. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think I am. And then if we can get the dog filled in. That's going to be a good chunk of the puzzle done. Means that bit's not floating anymore. Gosh, there's still quite a lot of dog pieces. I'm surprised. I mean, I know it takes up a lot of the puzzle, but I've put a lot in already. Surprised there's still a lot in the box. There we are. Now he's attached to the top. Oh, okay. That's some more of the brush just there. Well, that's a little bit of a brush too, I think. Maybe. Not sure. Not sure, but I'll chuck it in the pile. How many pieces are here? Some are going straight in, so that's good. I'm also catching sight of the edges of things, for example, brushes or paint paint tins. I also keep throwing pieces around the place. Because I'm silly like that. That's the corner of something. I just can't quite figure out what. Hmm. That looks like a brush as well. Not sure about that one, but I'll pop it there. Yes. Some more of that ear together. Head. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Just in case you fancied having that one stuck in your head. Oh, now then. I recognise that shape. I was like, I've seen that in the box. There's four ends there. There's not many left after these Dalmatian pieces have been taken out. I mean, I put quite a few in. So what makes there so many more? Alright. Well, hopefully it don't take forever for me to find where they go. Right, I think that's all of them. Alrighty. Ooh, well, the pink bits went in there, so that's good. Alright, so see what we've got here. That is obviously the edge of it, because you've got some blue background. There's some very obvious dark colours. I think, is that where there's a brush or something? Oh, I feel like I should know where that one is. No. Um, right, okay. It's fine, it's fine. Um, so there's these shadowy, yellowy bits that ought to be fairly straightforward to find. Ought to be. Um, so I could try just starting with them. Ah, now then that. Ah, that's its paw. So there's like the little lines between its paw. So that's something. And then there's just splashes of colour. See, like there's yellow on that one. There's not that much yellow on this puppy. Where else is there yellow? Uh, oh, here. Oh, I can't attach it yet. Of course I can't attach it yet. Arr. Oh well, never mind. Right, there we go. Right, so some of these lines that I'm thinking go here actually go in the paws. So that's throwing me off a little, but I'm starting to get a bit more wise to it. There's a wee splotch of yellow here, around about here. Ah, there we go. I think that's a little bit more of that yellow. So pop it there. Yes. And there's some quite white pieces where the dog doesn't have paint on it, like that one, for example. Yeah. You enjoying this? Hopefully you are. I've got into the zone a wee bit. Just really focusing on this dog, trying to get the pieces in. Ah, there's a bit of its eye. That was it? No, I don't know. I don't know. Ah, right. Not to worry. Not to worry. Keep going. Just keep puzzling, Vic. Just keep puzzling. Right. So there's a bit more of the edge of it. Oh, that's its tail. It's its tail. So it's going to go around about there ish. There we go. There's that yellow splotch. They're going in. They are going in. Yes. Are the eyes looking less creepy now? I hope so. Amazon, my mortal enemy. Why did it have to be Amazon? The cynic in me says it's easier for Rav to release sectional large counts, as it means they don't need to worry about having a waterfall at the join. Yes. Or just, a big gap of solid colour. I may still get the large one, but 10,000 in total is still a lot of pieces. Maybe if I get them all, I can mix them and do it as one big puzzle. Yeah, you could. A lot of edges. I'm with you on that, SS. Got my fingers crossed it arrives unharmed. Oh, yeah. Sam, exactly. They were starting to figure out better ways to avoid the crazy section clouds. But now they'll just do the collage so they can call them mini-me's separately. Hoping for you as well. Hello, Legolas. How you doing? Sorry, Peggy, I'm part of the problem. I will buy the 1K, not the 40K. Apologies. Hello, Richard. You're here. I'm glad you're here. This is the puzzle you sent me. It's a toughie, isn't it? Oh, just found a piece on the floor, but I think it belongs to a different puzzle. Wrong kind of blue. I see the big one as an option to pre-order on US Amazon for October the 7th, but not the small ones. Keeping my fingers crossed it will be on the Ravensburger website. Please, please, please. I would hope so. It's trickier than it looks, I found. Yes, I agree, Glenda. It's all good, still watching. Just want to get as much done as I can with this puzzle before bed. I can feel it now. It's relaxing me while I watch the stream. Going into lurk mode. Happy puzzling, Vicky and friends. Happy puzzling, SS. Bye, lurker. The nose helped. Yeah, good. I'm glad. And I'm glad you're good, Legolas. Yeah, found it much trickier than I thought I would to start with. Yeah, it's come in. It is getting there now. Now I've sort of kind of figured out the dog, but yeah, definitely not an easy one. Not that I necessarily wanted a super duper easy one. I'm just wondering where these go. These it's clearly some of these are like the edges of the transition of the edges of the body, but I can't quite figure out yet where they go. Still plenty more here that I can put in, hopefully. Oh, goes down there. Figured that out now. You should be mighty obvious. Where are you? You're there. But you must go further down then. Or in a different bit. Not to worry, I will figure it out. Okay, so they go there. Oh, maybe it goes there. It does! Yes, okay, so it goes further over than what I thought. Right. Perfect. Hmm. Where do you go? Uh, you go there. Okay, I feel it's more pieces than gap here. I mean, clearly there isn't, but like, I just feel like there is. Ah, you go there and you go there. Right, right. You sit there. You go there. Yes. Where do you go? Ah, you're the tail. Right. Makes more sense. Wait. Ah, you go there. Right. Okay. Getting there. You forgot I had those up there as well. Please, I even got the bits where it's just a tiny little dot of fur. Um, so that's good. Thought that was a brush. Apparently it's not. Ah, okay. Well, I've missed a pretty obvious one. So the dog is mostly done, and we're 11:15. So shall I push? Shall I push to finish? I'm thinking I should. I just really hope it doesn't. This last bit doesn't take forever. Uh, all right. Let's get the most colourful bits out that I can see. Any doggy bits I see, and any paint tin bits that I see will also be pulled out. It's a very obvious piece of the dog there that I'm missing somewhere. There it is. Found it. Right, there are some little bits of paintbrush I'm still finding. That looks like a tiny bit of the dog. Or maybe a paintbrush. Oh no, it's paintbrush. There we are. Uh, okay. There's paint on the paintbrushes, but it's kind of like caked on, if you see what I mean. So you can kind of tell when it's paintbrush, if that makes sense. Nope. Yes. And there we have that blue bit that I was looking for. I mean, I may have to consult the picture just to see where certain colours are. I can't always spot where they go. Uh, I've really just picked things out according to sort of how stark the colours are, or like how much colour there is on one thing. I actually thought that was a bit of a paintbrush, but apparently not. Now then, there you are. Now I'd seen that one. Okay. That's something. Paintbrush? Maybe? That looks like something as well. Yes, it is. It's the paintbrush. Right, and there's a big blob of pink. All right. Well, I mean, they're going in, so well, that's good. So I just keep aiming for the colours. Oh, now then. Ah, thought that was obvious. I just couldn't quite see. I think the more pastel the shades become, the higher up they tend to be. It's just a theory. Oh, a lot of pink. A lot of pink. Ever look? Pink piece. Hold on, yes, right. Let's see what I can do with these. I've pulled out a random bunch more. And a bit more of a brush. Right, so that goes in there. And I think that. Oh no, I thought that was that. It's not. So what are you? Are you over here? Hmm. Ah, you're there. Found you. Right, so now that is green. Oh, you go in there. And there's quite a bright yellow bit there. That's also quite bright yellow. So where are you? Ha, you're there. Yes. I mean, the good news is I am still spotting them and able to put them in at this stage, so that's good. Oh, seen that one. There we go. And you go there. Ah, you go in there. Oh, brush. Yes. Mm, kind of vague pink on that. Yes, that goes there. Right. That goes there. Hmm, okay. Ah, there we are. A bit of that brush. I found that bit yet. I don't know where that bit of the brush is. Oh my gosh, my kids are being so noisy. Now then, I feel like that probably goes a bit further up. Um, okay, that's a heavy orange bit. Where's that? Right, that's over here. Think. Yeah, sits around about there. So where's this? Ah, okay, that sits there. Right, goes in there. Um, this bit I feel should be really obvious, but I'm not seeing it either. So I'll just sit that there. A little bit of the paintbrush on that, so that helped. Now then, you again should be obvious. There you go. Okay. Can I just find the rest? That's the question. Well, there's one. There's another. Yes. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. And there we go. Still haven't figured out where that one goes. Oh, I have. There it goes. Right. This one's a little bit trickier. Oh, you go there. No, I don't know about that one yet. Right. So let's keep going with these colours because they're going in. They're going in, folks. It's getting satisfying now. Looks like a bit of the dog. Yes, it is. Ooh, I wouldn't like to speed run this. Did you speed run this, Richard? I think I would. uh, right, that. Ah, it's a bit of the dog as well. Could just see something on the edge of the piece. Right, I know it's going on longer than usual, but I really don't think this will take me 3 hours. I hope not. I hope not. That looks like just this top bit. All of these have colour on them. So, my hope is these will all go in fairly easily. Alright, well, I'm spotting bits and chucking them in, so that's good. Ah, there's the brush. Starting to wonder about that. And I was starting to wonder about the top of that paint tin, but I found that now too, so that's good. Grace, no, no, you can't eat that, silly. No. Try to eat the bag. Right. Aha. Right, know where you go. And you, at least as well, I can orient these now. Well, I could anyway because of the way the paint lines go. Hang on. Can't get that one in. You go in there. Ah, you go in there. So you're that shape. Where's you? Ah, there you go. Right, so that the whole bottom bit's done. Look at that. I did speedrun this, wasn't a speedy one. Oh, did you? The average time on MSP for this puzzle is 1 hour 35. Oh gosh. Spotting them, pun intended. Of course. Love it. Mm. There we go. Right. So, dear, where is this green? You'd think I'd have green, sorted out by now, wouldn't you? You'd think I'd really kind of got to grips with that. Apparently not. There we go. All right. I think there's some tiny bits of colour on those. So now it is a case of the gap filling up here. I don't see why we shouldn't do just a little bit of shape sorting. Of course, the one I've got most of is standard 2 ins, 2 outs, although some of these do actually have a slight bit of colour on. So any that I spot, I mean, it's very light, but any that I spot that have some colour on, I can put those in. Spot them, yes, pun intended. Love it. Right, so now let's do 3 outs, 1 in. I'm just doing it this way so that you can actually see the pieces. I've zoomed in a fair bit, so I've not given myself much room for the pieces. They're the only two ins, two out adjacent. One four in, and the rest three ins, one out. You can do it, I believe in you. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got this. Finish it. I'm glad you want me to, because I'm well on my way now. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. It's nice doing a smaller one now and again. Just gonna have some water. So we're all shape sorted, and hopefully I can get them in. Ah, thought I'd found the thingy one straight away. Apparently not. Hmm. Right. Uh, okay. Is that one of you? Yes, it is. And that is not one of you. It's one of you. Right. Now, what about that one? Seems like that's going to be one of those. Oh, good me. I think this might be. Is it one of you? No. Could be the. It doesn't look like it. No. No, it's not the four ends. Okay, so it's one of you then. Ah, there we go. Hmm. Any more obvious non-standards? Oh, I think I found the four ends. There we are. Which means that's that one. Oh, been doing a lot of this today. Look, staring at standard shapes, although I think that's got some colour on it there, so that helps. I think that has too. I was actually looking for that one, but I can look for that one now. There we are. Eh, that one? One? Yes. Is it you? No. Is it you? No. Not spotting that one, am I? Ah, no. I thought I had that then. Never mind. Right, I'll just move on to a different one. Yes, I'll move on to a different one. Or I'll try that one, and that'll be right. Oh, my like. There we go. That one goes in there. Okay. I don't want to speak too soon, so I'm just not going to say anything. Just going to keep putting them in. That's got some colour in it, so that was found. That ought to have some pink in it. If I can see any pink in these. No, I can't. Oh no. Just barely. Just barely. Alright. Starting to do what I want it to do. Which has come together. Uh, uh, yes. No. Okay. It's coming. Look, just the two little gaps. I'm getting there. Just popped in to say a quick hi, everyone. It's a busy morning here in Australia. Hello, Sandra. I have this puzzle, so we'll rewatch this and puzzle along. Come together. I like that song. It's a good one. I won't sing too much of it because I don't want to get copyright struck. But that is not a bad one to have stuck in my head. Right. Ah. Okay. First you, then you, then you, then you, then you. And it's done. It was fun. Difficult, but fun. Thank you so much, Richard, for sending me this one. I did have a lot of fun with that. Took me a little longer than I thought, but not so bad. Not quite 3 hours. Well, hey, well done. Thank you so much. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry. My water's sparkling, so it tends to make me a bit gassy. Um, right. Well, Grace, do you want to sit on the puzzle? You want to try it? Seems a bit weird, a cat sitting on a dog puzzle, but we could try it, couldn't we? We'll see if you'll. Oh. Oh, he was all laid down. Here we go. Is it on the puzzle? There. How's that? No. Oh, no. Not impressed by the dog, I guess. Sorry. Did I disturb you? We would have had to have leave in a minute anyway, so. Now there's just cat hair all over the puzzle. Never mind, I tried. Didn't pass the grace test. Such a cutie. How unimpressed will Grace be when he sees the dog, lol. Well, apparently he was very unimpressed. He's just laid back down on the floor again, just slightly further away, like, don't pick me up and try and put me on that puzzle again, please. It's not good. Oh well, never mind. At least we got a bit of a cameo. Pick up. It worked. Yay! A little bit looser than a Ravensburger, but still picks up fine. So there we have it. 500 piece done on a Saturday. I hope you've all enjoyed that. Great job, so cute. Thank you so much. Puzzle Addicted. Stay with the doggy. It's now on my to buy list. Oh, good. Good. Oh, well, I'm glad you've enjoyed that. Thank you for sticking with me for all that time. Some long streams this week, but nice puzzles. I hope you'll agree. And just done in one stream, which has been nice and leisurely. So I've been pleased with that, and kind of knew that the post puzzle camp streams were going to be chatty. So we were expecting that. I think we were. So I'm going to wrap this up because I need to go to my bed. Hello, Cindy. How are you? Wow. Glad you dropped in to say hi. I was just saying bye. Did you did you go to your competition thing? You were wearing your puzzle camp gear. I loved that. How did it go? Love that puzzle. So cute. Thank you, Karen. All right, so I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you for being with me. I am. So, what's coming up? I'll be back next Thursday with another stream. No idea what puzzle. Um, and I'll be back next Saturday with the Japanese collage. And I was going to talk about that. I've shown this a couple of times, but I'm back as normal with my large piece counts. Next Saturday, it'll be a members only chat. But everybody can watch the stream. And this is the puzzle I'm doing. It's called Japanese Collage, and it's got these like four. It's kind of like stained glass windows. And it just looks lovely. I think it's going to be a nice one to stream. I'm going to attempt to try and do some sorting beforehand. We'll see how I go. Um, but this will be kind of our normal again next Saturday. I've decided not to continue with Disney Museum. I've put a post up on that, so hopefully you all know that by now. I have been working on Disney Museum today. I have one more quadrant left to fill in. Honestly, using the opposite side as a piece shape map, and also Sam's piece to piece method has or a bit of a mixture of that method and my own method has helped to get them in quite quickly. But once it's done, I'll tape it up and I'll try and do a live where I can show you the full thing. Um, third in pairs. Oh, well done. Ninth in individuals, 10th in teams. Oh my goodness. So top 10 in all of them. That's amazing. Well done. Good job. See, you were channeling the puzzle camp success vibes. Did you do any puzzles with palm trees in? You'd have blown them out of the water. Cassia, well done, Cindy. Amazing new pick with Japanese collage, Vicky. I've been eyeing this one for a while. We'll try to buy and puzzle along as well. So yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's not an official puzzle along. There isn't a channel. But if anybody has this puzzle and wants to do it with me, please by all means join in and post your pictures on Discord. Just a reminder, because somebody asked earlier, Discord is free to join. It's just an online chat community, and it's a puzzle community, and it's so much fun. It's where all of the puzzle alongs really happen. You can share your pictures and stuff on there. and it's just great. It's a brilliant place to be. There is an invite link in the description below, and if you use that, it will take you to the server. But it is free to join. And if you happen to be a member of Vicky Makes and Builds, link your YouTube account with your Discord account, and it will recognize that you're a member, and you'll get access to the YouTube members only channel in there as well. Not sure if everybody knows that, but like, because I know there's been some members in the Discord that haven't linked them. So if you do, you get access to that as well. It's such a good community. Yeah, I agreed, Karen. It's so lovely. I mean, I'm biased, obviously, but it just is. It just is. It's great. So, as I say, if you have it and you fancy giving it a go with me, or if you have a mini me, as I know at least one of you have, please do join in with me and pop it in the Discord. All right, so I'll see you next Saturday with this. I'll see you on Thursday with something else, whatever that may be, and yeah, I'll just keep churning out the content, posting pictures as much as I possibly can, and as I say, I will get Disney Museum done probably tomorrow. So look out for pictures on that as well. All right, folks, thanks so much. Happy puzzling to you all, and I'll see you next time.